Hey folks, Consolidating here and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as Yugoslavia! And things are feeling pretty damn good. I mean, we're ages away from capitulating the Allies because of the UK and because of the United States and things, but Europe is very firmly in our control. We've got to go and finish up retaking Iberia here. Portugal's just been chilling independent, right? I mean, maybe we could have even made you communist, but I don't think it matters. We are moving the forces that we just used to forever hold this western front against the Allies, and then the army that came in from the south and swooped in through France and took everything here. We are moving them to the Iberian front over here so that we can start pushing, which is great. Korea's basically under control of the Comintern, which is lovely. I decided I would start planning a front here and maybe hit play. I don't know how many troops are there, but we actually might be able to just push through here just fine, make a little bit of progress, and see how it goes. Manpower is dropping quite quickly, but a big part of that is we did do a lot of training more recently, so I think that's going to be a-okay. Our contribution, the war contribution, we do have 54% against the Allies. We only have 29% versus the Axis, which does annoy me a little bit, but I guess it's probably fine. So we got a bunch of troops that are moving down here. We're going to wait for them to do that before... Oh, you're going to go to Barcelona, which I don't particularly appreciate. I don't know if we can stop you from doing that, though. Because we might have to pull back out of here if that happens. Alright, so far so good. Okay, good. We're going to hold Barcelona. Losing this bit doesn't really matter too much. And again, we're going to have tons of troops. They're all swarming down here right now. I'm going to change our color, because first of all, it's the same color as our military police, and that might be a little bit confusing. Also, we're no longer having to meet the French flag. Let's just make you green, because actually we don't do a lot of green. We're going to make you super bright green, because that'll be unique in our setup over here, and it's quite distinctive from the military police and our other garrison types. I saw a little retreat flag, I thought. Yeah, right over here, but that's okay. In fact, we'll probably hold it from by other means. Maybe not. These Belgian troops, they're kind of pissed about what happened. So these are all proper infantry. A lot of them have no organization, right? You got to remember, these are all people who are doing a giant strategic redeployment to the front. So there's a lot of people showing up to the front with no organization. So there might be a couple places where we fall back. And I'm going to intentionally fall back right over here. Leave that province. Organize our front line a little bit better. I'm going to get you to halt now, so that you can start re-equipping some strength. And actually, it looks like you're going to move into... You're going to try and attack there, which is not going to be real, but... That's okay. Alright, so we just keep chilling here. Meanwhile, we still have this little silver group, which was holding that port until the garrisons show up. But now that they're here, I can probably just go and throw you down here as well. Because there were some troops that were trying to land on that port, like, after we took it. Like, right away. It wasn't a naval invasion. They were just being transported. And so we had to bop them, take that out. Is this... That's Italy controls that. That's interesting. Okay. Fine. Sure. Whatever. We're holding everything most places. You're still pushing down here. There we go. Easily knocking out all the rest of the Japanese troops over here. Go, go, go. Well, you're going to do it anyway, but I get impatient and I right-click even though it doesn't speed anything up. Field Hospital, level 4. Good. That'll help protect what manpower we've got, because we can't go to any more extreme manpower laws. It's just not going to be an option. At some point, like, we may have to plan some sort of marine invasion or something. I don't know. Probably, yeah. God. Or we just nuke the UK. It's a little late for the nuke research, but we could start on it anyway and consider it. Could have started it ages ago. I mean, we've got to build up a bunch of stuff. We've got to accumulate a lot of bits. It's important we don't get cut off here. I mean, it's not the most dire, because holding Barcelona, this guy would actually have some support, but... Alright, lots of troops getting in place. A fair number of guys are now organized again. I think I can probably hit the play button. Yeah, there you go. Good push. And I'm not afraid of losing this, because in fact we're going to push against the people who are attacking there instead and make some nice progress. Push up to the river and then see what happens after that. Da 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 da. Are you done here? Yes, you are. Okay, so now what? Well, now we'll probably help out over here. So let's go, and we're going to build a bit of a front here, and then an offensive line that way. And I'll hit play, so it'll be a fire and forget thing when it happens, but you should be able to push in here. It's a lot flatter than what you've been fighting in before, so we'll finally use the tanks for the appropriate thing. There's still a bit of a river crossing there, but you do have engineers, so that's going to be okay. So, Green Army here. fair amount of pushing. Not everywhere, but a fair amount. Is there anywhere... I don't know why our tel is so bad. Because don't we, like, routinely have the decryption advantage? Like here? I guess they don't have decryption, so we're getting a bonus in combat, but they still have really good encryption, so we're not getting the info that we want. Fair enough. I could build a bunch... Oh, I should consider... Yeah, I should move my planes. There. And into there, because we're attacking. And where else do I have planes? I still have some over here. I actually have quite a bit that don't really need to be here. Well, I say that. Okay, we don't need the air support. The close combat support. We'll have the tactical bombers, and we'll keep going for some air superiority over here. That's probably okay. But, yeah, the close air support, we'll move to there and there. Oh, are you retaking the airport? Well, we've got some other troops moving in there, so I don't think you will. Might screw up my deployment. The planes that are here will just move somewhere else, which is okay. But it might screw up my actual deployment orders. Well, that's Barcelona. You know, like... I'm gonna tell you to halt your actual command. Okay, Bordeaux is taken. That's great. I'll tell you to halt the command so we can reload. I'm not gonna cancel any particular movement now. Where's the airfield? Oh, it's down here. Are we still losing it? Eh. I think we're going to be able to hold it, because we're reinforcing a fair bit. We don't have any dig in here or anything like that. It's not, like, the most important thing, but it'll be helpful. Now, we might want to plan something that goes around the mountains. Actually, what we might want to do first is just push up to here as the first attack plan. Just sort of chillax down here a little bit more. Okay, you're going to hold. That's good. Holding the mountains is important. Yeah, we'll focus our efforts a little bit more there. We'll probably do a little bit of manual stuff. Again, we don't have the attack enabled right now. Although, maybe we want to. Well, we still have a lot of people that are repositioning and getting to the front. Yeah, let's chill for a bit. Meanwhile, you're having some problems. Although you just arrived with, like, no organization. Alright, I'm going to tell you to stop your attack. You can load up some organization first, and then we'll go. I mean, that's working okay. If we could focus on planes clears, but do have a lot of dudes here. And we currently... Yeah, I think once we reload our organization, I think we'll be okay. And then we'll be able to do a three-pronged attack. If we punch through here first, we'll be able to do a three-pronged attack on the city. There you go. Yeah, I guess you got to do that. So you don't have to chill in Beijing. That's going to be okay. So here, yeah, these as soon as they're charged up, we'll do three prongs to there, and that's going to be fine. Air support, no naval landings anywhere, which is nice to see. This little weird bit here is still fine. Oh yeah, these guys. Hold on. So we're going to tell this pink group now that they are supposed to garrison here. Thank you. And we're going to take you and add you to the pink garrison team. But these two, what I'm actually going to do is I think I'm going to get you to jump in over here. So we'll have a couple of infantry squads just for whatever. And I think that's going to be fine. Alright, meanwhile, you guys try to knock this guy out, and then we can do a three-pronged attack against the city. Probably could have put all my tanks there and then move them afterwards. Probably would have been better. But that's okay. And you're gonna jump in here as well when you get there. Perfect. So someone's starting an attack here, but no. I'm gonna tell you to do this. You'll get there, and then we'll hit play once you get there. Okay, yeah, spread yourself out again. Someone's attacking across the river here, which doesn't seem particularly smart. How's the 69? Still lots of people arriving at the front. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a slog. We still have control over the air here, though. Well, no, we don't. You know what? These planes, go southern France, because we're going to need your assistance over here instead. And actually, there's a fair amount of challenge here. Oh, it's a lot of bombing. Interception. I mean, I guess we can go day-night. It's a little bit risky. These are all fighters, right? Merge you together to do that. That's going to be fine. Got the repair rules. We could build some radar here. It might be a good idea. I don't know. Things are going to move so quickly. What the hell, right? Alright, you guys. Take the city. Heavy tanks, self-propelled artillery, and some mechanized infantry all working together to get work done. So, do we have a giant surplus of things? We still have a bunch of medium tanks. Again, mostly captured. Whether or not we want to deploy those guys, I don't know. Chronic shortage of artillery. Not self-propelled artillery, that's fine. We do have more heavy tanks and more self-propelled. We could actually deploy some more heavy tank divisions, which is interesting to consider. We should be able to, with these guys here, we should be able to punch across there. Yeah, it's a river crossing and into the forest, but there's not a lot. And that'll give you a beachhead. Well, yeah, beachhead, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's a river, there's a bankhead. There could be a beach on the other side of the river. Whatever. You guys know what I mean. Shut up. Leave me alone. I'm trying to... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. You're holding there, which is good. We're gonna trim that back. We may have to change your orders. Actually, I think I could say frontline those two provinces. There we go, which is exactly the same thing we wanted before. And then tell you all, stop. Clear all your commands because you're getting confused. There we go, like that. There we go. Just hold these two. Just keep that beachhead. Shut up. This is a perfectly apt use of the word over here. But they are attacking, which is interesting to note. So Spain, we are defending. I'm gonna tell you to go. Try to push through the north. Yeah, a lot of it will succeed. Some won't, but then we can, as soon as we cross the river, and I mean, or cross it over here, we might be able to go up to, you know, the western coast and actually just cut off some people here, which would be pretty nice. Attacking the mountains is sort of sucking, but I could have done a little bit more manual control, I suppose. Here, let's see if we can do something like that. Just as a bye-to-bye. No naval invasions planned. Bases in low supply. I don't even know who's over here and complaining. Like, seriously. I don't have anyone over here. I don't care. So now that we've done that, I'm going to do this. Trap these guys in the north. Yes. Good. There you go. And then you're going to push up. And then maybe not attack into the mountains. Well, I mean, these are pretty thin mountains, so that's not so bad. There you go. Your battle group gets cut in half. Do I want to keep... That's not going to work. I mean, I can assist here, but that would be a river crossing. I should just... What I should do is move all my tanks across the river at this point. So, your front line is going to be here. With a plan to push south along the coast that way. But most likely I will manually help to bop these guys once all my actual tanks move in. But yeah, move here, then plan on doing that. These guys are running out of juice. You're crossing the river there, and apparently it's going to work. It's not really what I wanted to do. I could have shift-queued that a little bit more carefully, I suppose. These guys will all starve out. I don't know if these... These are all Soviet forces. I don't know if they'll actually make a move. There it is. Meanwhile, we are continuing to hold foothold over here. That's good. Spain. That's all right. They do have a port over here, but that is still a pretty big win, I think, for us. And then we can organize something here in a moment. 23 divisions. If we can take Bordeaux, although we need a slightly better angle to do that with. Okay, if we push here, take Bordeaux, then all these guys have no escape. How are we on manpower? It's going down pretty fast. A lot of bloody fighting over here. I should actually tell you guys to stop your automated attack, because it's not working out so well. But this manual little attack is good. Looks like we're going to push a lot of people into Bordeaux first, which isn't the ideal. Ideally, we would have just claimed Bordeaux in the first place, but... Any chance of that working? Looks like probably not. Okay, let's halt. Let's get everyone to reload their organization and refigure this out. What I could do is... I could move some extra people over here. I could set you up as a separate army as well. I don't think that's what we want to do. I mean, it looks like we could probably punch this pretty quickly, but... I don't think gaining that territory helps us that much. Supply problems, that's fine. Pushing in Japan, successful combats going here and here. Are you officially out of supply yet? Yes, you are. That's good. I wonder if we can do this. We're tanks attacking on flat land. It's kind of what we're good at. Okay, you were trying to counterattack there, but you're not going to do it. And I'm just hoping that the Soviet forces mostly just decide to surround over here. Surround and contain. Run down here. These are heavy tanks. They're not super fast, but they can still do these kinds of moves pretty well. You're going to move in here to hold that, which is fine. 4 divisions are going to show up here. We don't defend very well. Remember that. I'm going to throw that in. Attacking into the mountains, really not a good idea, but still not bad. Yay, rocket engines. Sure, we'll do the next one too. Why not? Just get in the queue. Alright, let's actually have you go. I guess you're still going to do that river crossing. Okay, looks like we might hold here. They're being supplied by the port. We are going to get some more tanks here soon. This push is going swell. Who's holding this? Okay. We're going to take this city too. These are not Japanese cores. So we're not going to be able to, you know, use this to help us force a capitulation or anything. We're going to move there and then attack there. Sure. Looks like you're doing pretty well by yourself, actually. That's being held and defended, and then we'll attack into here, which is not really the strong suit of my tanks, but man, these guys are pretty drained. Surprised we actually haven't started a combat indicator. Confused about that. Alright, Spain. What's up? Okay, let's go and win that. Push them in here. And actually, if you could follow up with doing this, we'll get a full surround over Bordeaux, and then we should be able to knock them out of there. We're having a little bit of shortage of supply, but I think ultimately we're going to be okay. So you guys just chill. Hold that. That's fine. Nothing else weird happened anywhere. I mean, plenty of supply problems, but that's it. How are we holding here? We are holding here, which is important. And we're not in, like, critical supply positions, which is okay. I think Japan's really just pulled a lot of their guys out of the mainland to defend their home island. As long as we don't get, you know, as long as we can still retreat across the strait, which right now we can, I think we will be okay. It's going to be important. If we lose here, we're going to have to retreat instantly, because it's going to be too easy for them to go and cut us off. But so far we hold. They actually have very poor organization. We could probably mount a counterattack, but I think that would be stupid, because we lose all of our dig-in. Horrible things happen. And yeah, okay, so all of our guys are moving down here, and that's fine. Actually, all of our guys are a little bit confused as to what's happening right now. I don't know where actually all my units are. That's okay, we'll sort that out soon. Okay, I think we will get the city, even attacking across the river into an urban environment, which is not a tank strong suit. We're going to be A-okay. We don't have anyone fighting here. We've got a couple of infantry still coming. Meanwhile, in Spain... Yeah, do that, and then we can attack from all angles on Bordeaux. And that should be pretty strong. Bam. Some of them might be able to start escaping by sea, but most of them should get overrun, I think. Alright, meanwhile. There you go. So we'll get some of you to finish off, but the rest of you are going to come down here. And we'll figure out the next push. Oh, Egypt. I'm going to hit play on this. I don't know if it'll do anything, but maybe. Yeah. I mean, crossing a river is tough, but we'll be able to make it. We'll control both sides of the strait. I don't 100% know if that's a deciding factor for who can go through or not, but in my head it is, so therefore that's what I'm doing, because it makes sense. Okay, you're still going to work here. Going to be doing something like that to finish these guys off. Meanwhile, you guys have done that, and you're going to fail to make any advance that way. Let's do something like that. And yeah, the front is gotten kind of weird, so I'm going to delete the orders. If you're going to do anything, you're going to be across the river, and you're going to try to do something like that, if you're on automatic. But I think there's still going to be a lot of manual directing of these tanks. This guy's pretty low. I'm sure you can do that. There you go. On the other side of the river, too, so we don't have to worry about the crossing. I mean, they might retake the city, but I don't think so. There you go. Push, push, push. Good. All right. Bordeaux is done. All 69 divisions, are over here. Let's redraw the I want to push to the river front line. We'll give you a moment to get organized and plot and plan, and that's going to be okay. Meanwhile, over here, good. You're going to go here for the second front, which is also going to be fine. Japanese forces over here. Jesus. I mean, I guess this is Italian-controlled area. So yeah, regain your strength. So yeah, I'm going to hit stop on the play, because I want to be able to do this the way I want. Ooh, bit of a sandstorm. Let me get back to you. Everything's cool here. No weird landings anywhere over here. I mean, obviously we have no naval impact, but that's alright. How's the suppression looking? France is fully suppressed. So, is this the French garrison over here? Yeah, it is. And you said you needed 16, and you have 16. I mean, 16 is what you need to cover all these areas. That's great, because they won't get sabotaged anymore. There's still some issues over here, but a lot of suppression is a adjacency thing. So once you take care of some areas, others do get better. So that's good. We still have nothing in training, right? Some more light tanks, which, yeah, you know what? Keep getting experience points. That's going to be fine for now. Planning bonus good. Organization good. Some divisions still preparing, some divisions not in position. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to make some progress here. Not everywhere, there's still some mountains. But that's okay. And you don't have much in the way of tanks. Speaking of tanks. Lovely. It's a little bit of risk in doing this, but I'm not really that terrified of a counterattack. We do have the opportunity to isolate these guys, which is always swell. We're going to prioritize that. I'm going to get one of you to actually do this instead. Just to spread out how we take these areas a little bit more, but a good push. I got to do everything. I don't understand why the Soviets getting so much credit everywhere. I guess they've been involved in a lot of battles. They've had a lot of blood spilled from their citizens, but they haven't really, you know, pushed. They've held a little here and there, but that's pretty much it. All right, you guys go in there, and yeah, you're going to keep pushing with great gusto here. Something like that. We might even be able to get a little bit of a encirclement going on. I mean, these guys are totally isolated. I don't have... I guess I got this tank here. Let's send you up here to take care of this. get you to help out as well. Just clear this area up. Simplify the front line. I can't believe they're not able to, like, eliminate these guys. It's kind of sad. If we take a look at the Axis thing, I mean, it is just... Is there an uncapitulated nationalist Spain? Is that why the color's like that? I'm not sure. But it is only Japan that's left in here. And speaking of, we're holding here, and we're holding well. In fact, they've drained a lot of their juice. We could probably counterattack, but to what end? Just put us in another position where it might be very difficult for us to just hold territory. So we'll just chill for now. We're good. How's this push coming along? I mean, it happened. Some things advanced. I'm gonna get you to slow down, because I think you're making too many goes with, like, poor organization. It should slow down a bunch, actually. You can go here. Oh, no, you have no organization. Never mind. What was I just saying? You have no org. So just chill and regen, and we'll have another push. Pretty confident we can still get things done. Although, I don't like the fact that we don't have artillery. So yeah, we've got a slight strength deficit in a few of these. Can we do anything here? I suspect the answer is very much no. But if it did, we could pocket some people here. Yeah, it's definitely a no. Alright, that's fine. We can go back to waiting a bit. We have, if I recall correctly, we had some spare heavy tanks, self-propelled artillery. Let's go and train some heavy tank divisions, which doesn't have everything it needs. But it's got some. We'll start your training anyway, and we'll figure out when we want to deploy you. Do I want to deploy these light tanks while they're green? No. We'll get them some more XP before we send them into battle. I know, it's like so unusual, but we don't have the same time pressure of we desperately need more numbers right now or we're all going to die. We've actually gone and improved our situation a fair bit. Actually, you guys just go and whack this guy, will you? Thank you. I mean, by whacking, it's mostly push him back, because that's what happens right now. But that's still something. I don't know if we want to... I don't know. Sure. Go here. Do something like that. You have a ton of organization, but neither did they. I think we could probably rescue guys if we needed to. And mostly we're just looking to create more little pockets of land. So some of our tanks probably have no orders anymore. Or is that our... That might have been our infantry. Oh, you don't actually have orders anymore. Like, I want you on that front, but I want you to... Like, I wish you could assign someone to a front without resetting their movement command. You know what I mean? You actually don't need to be there. You can be assigned here. And do go and clean up that pocket, because it looks ugly. You're going to take care of this. Excellent. Okay. Meanwhile... Groovy. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here. It's fine. Keep our digging advantage. You are redoing all your stuff. These guys are having some attrition, but they actually have fairly decent strength. We'll probably want to wait until we got tank support over here to push, because infantry is really not meant for it. And we still don't have actually free... No, we still don't have actual free divisions. It's motorized, lots of infantry. Lots of anti-tank. It's not the newest one, though. The newest stuff's still being deployed, so that's not exactly accurate. But yeah, the artillery situation would be a really nice one to solve. I don't know if it's practical for me to, like... Advanced artillery there. Okay, well, I'm going to move this other advanced artillery to the top. It's not going to change anything because it already has all its factories assigned to it. But just to, like, emphasize, it's important that these things are working. 2 full lines of this stuff. 30 per day. How many we're losing per day right now? 182 per day we're losing. Well, probably not losing. Those are probably, like, reinforcements and stuff going out. Possibly due to some of the training as well, because they have the support divisions. So that's part of it. I bet you we can do this. I mean, I did mean it when I said, like, we're mostly going to wait until we've got tank supports, but if we see a juicy opportunity, especially to take more mountain territory, that is fantastic. And speaking of tanks... go. What I can't do in multiplayer is this. I'm not quick enough to, like, micromanage these dudes. You're leaving a little bit of a gap over here. And it would be really lovely to trap 10 divisions. More MP skill, that's actually going to be very helpful. You're working on that. We're not going to go with the super heavy, that's going to be fine. I'm going to start working on rocket artillery. Whether or not it's going to be practical for us to make a swap over at some point, we'll see. I mean, it does have incredible soft attack, and especially if you get the rocket tech, it is really, really good. It's just maybe not practical for us to make the switch over at this point. I think you can probably push here. Some guys are going in here, and that's going to be fine. And, yeah, we're going to get these guys pocketed. Bam. We'll just wait a bit for them to drain out, and that's going to be okay. Meanwhile, back in Japan. So there's a division that doesn't have commands here. It doesn't show you who it is here, which is a little bit annoying. Although we've taken care of... Okay, we're going to be fine to assign everyone here. So now it's 11, 11. Perfect. And... your plan is going to be doing this. And go. And you are going to do that. That's the hard way to take that city, though. It would be much better if you did something like this. Something like that. Oh, you have an organization. You might have just done a strategic redeploy. But you're going to be fine. And try to do that. They don't have any organization. Actually, that screwed up our city attack a little bit. But we can pocket a few things there and open up another angle for our city attack. Japan, you're good. Spain. Excellent. Kill these mofos. Egypt. And assist. There we go. And then we can consider doing a little bit more. Like actually taking Cairo, maybe. Push up to the river and then hold that. We don't have a whole lot of divisions. But there we go. Jet Fighter 1. 1950 for the next one, so no. I don't know, we might have to get, like, strategic bombers to obliterate the UK or something. Another thing we could consider is actually building a navy. I mean, it takes forever to do, but we might have a long time to sit in here. We don't need coastal forts. We're going to start going down our ship doctrine path. Because we might actually need it. Because I can't depend on anyone else to, like, take out the US or anything like that, right? Dangerous naval invasion. It looks like we're holding for now. I'm going to go and, like, throw in a couple more over here. Just as a token, like, throw some extra bodies into this. We really still need Japan to capitulate so we get a lot more manpower. For the next leg here. And this is all good and well, but this is not... There's just going to be more land for us to manage. And have huge rebellion problems. Do I really just want to keep building more MPs? I guess so. I mean, we don't... I mean, we'd still need some production. Like most of the manpower concern. I could change my laws for how I deal with these guys. I could do a bunch of stuff, but I think it's fine. Do I want to hit play on this attack? No, we're having some hard supply problems somewhere. Still not everywhere. Go. Actually, we're going to have to put a cut in here. Thanks for watching, though, folks. See you guys next time.